Remember the intro song? And just talk when you talk, just talking to the mic like this. You don't have to put the headphone. Mic. Yeah.
Are you looking to become a better leader, whether that's in business, in sports, or in life? Are you looking to
Hello, Miss Farkle, and welcome to your first day at PJ's Pancake House's newest location in Robbinsville. And there's your first call.
Hello, PJ's Pancake House, Robbinsville. No, I'm sorry.
What was that?
They wanted to know if PJ's Pancake House is open for lunch and dinner.
Miss Farkle, PJ's is open for lunch and dinner. Be careful.
Hello, PJ's Pancake House, Robbinsville. I'm sorry, we don't.
And what was that?
They asked if PJ's has a bar area, to watch the baseball games, NASCAR, or football.
Miss Farkle, take a look around you. What do you see?
PJ's Tavern with lots of flat screens?
Right.
Hello, PJ's Pancake House and Tavern. We're not just pancakes and breakfast anymore.
Plus, catch the game and enjoy PJ's new tavern menu. PJ's Pancake House isn't just for breakfast anymore. Get to the new PJ's in Robbinsville, 19 Main Street, across from the State Farm office, and online at pancakes.com.
What's up? I'm Ralphie Rodden, also known as DJ Noise. This is Billy the Kid, my right-hand man. We're the Freestyle Freaks on houseradio.net on Monday nights. We have an exciting show tonight. That's right, you read it right. We have pizza on the show. Before we dive into this, we're gonna touch base on some, our weekends and how some of the current events. We have to talk about the current events, especially what's going on right now in the world. Billy, how was your weekend, man?
Awesome, man. For one main reason, I'm back on Facebook.
Oh yeah, that's right. You got that.
7 days in Facebook lockup jail.
That must have hurt you, huh? That really
it did.
Broke your spirits.
I mean, if it was anybody else.
How is it to not post something?
The crazy thing is that somebody posted in a group. Okay, all right. I'm gonna say what it was. It was a poster of this like freaky party where everybody just meet up, start kissing and humping, like all this other stuff. I had that same meme, but mine was different. Like mine only had words, and I had got mine probably like a week or two before somebody posted that one. So when they posted theirs in the group, I posted mine in the comments. In the comments. Nobody even sees that unless you're reading the comments. It got reported instantly in like 10 seconds. And I'm like, I'm trying to dispute it on Facebook. And I'm like, well, how is this going against community standards and nudity and all this other stuff when mine only has words? The original post actually has people on it. I still have those pictures in my phone. But
right, so real quick. So we're not talking about your post, your meme, and your jail time in Facebook. What the most important thing is, you're back posting. What was the feeling that you went through? Like, dude, I'm constantly yelling at you. Get off the phone.
Mm-hmm.
How was it? What did you do on the side of Facebook?
YouTube and Instagram. Yeah, well, I mean, I'm not really on Instagram like that.
Quit. So how was your weekend?
It was good, man. It was awesome. Thanks to that, because then
it was awesome because he got out of Facebook jail.
Yeah, exactly. Like I had to actually interact with people all week.
People problems.
But it was good though, man. Other than that, man, nothing major, man. I just took it easy.
Well, my weekend was. It's always a roller coaster. I recently lost a friend of mine.
Sorry to hear that.
Rest in peace, Judy Ann. She's a good friend of mine. I went to a cookout. I had pizza Friday. I had pizza Sunday and I had pizza tonight.
Oh, did you now?
So I wanted since we're gonna be talking.
I got
about
a good
pizza,
feeling. Yeah, we're gonna be talking a lot more about that pizza that you had. What kind of slices did you get?
Well, at the other place, my other favorite place was plain and salsa.
Okay.
And today I had plain and sausage. Last night I had my favorite margarita
Plain and
pizza.
sausage.
It was margarita pizza.
Okay.
So, I try to, change it up. But Friday, I was watching the Braves. Put a pounding
how'd they
on
do?
the Mets.
Nice.
We swept the Mets. It was.
I saw the Phils got beat by the Mariners in one game.
That was possible. I wasn't
the worst team in the league.
I wasn't really following them. I was more or less watching the Braves go into 14 innings.
That's all you cared about. 14
innings, and we won. We won 4 straight. We actually won 8 straight until we lost today. But listen, we're lost. We won 8 straight and lost 1. I'll take it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, we're playing some good ball right now. So I couldn't be happier unless we win, some playoff games and go to the next level. Go to the next level after that. Ultimately, a series win. Well, the one thing I want to touch base.
You might be calling it early. I don't know.
Huh?
You might be calling it early. You've been pretty good with calling it.
Right. I'm calling. I'm shooting for deep into the playoffs this time. What I'm want to touch base is, I don't know if you guys heard of whoever's out there. You can call in 609-807-2492. We're only going to touch base on this one topic. The Amazon rainforest is on fire.
I thought it was raining. I thought it.
No, this is for real. The Amazon rainforest is like one of the cradles of life. Like, undiscovered creatures and undiscovered indigenous tribes live there. It's like a world from technology where the cattle ranchers are burning some of the forest to keep their cattle going. Well, they finally burned it too much, and it's starting to, there's wildfires in the Amazon rainforest, and it's going uncontrollably. It's uncontrolled, and it's to a critical level that we could lose the rainforest, and it takes 20 million years for the rainforest to re-energize.
Man, I don't think we'll lose the rainforest.
Say it again. Yeah, it's exactly. It's 100%. It's it's more like 40% of our air, or more. It's like I said,
20% of air on Earth, or the oxygen on Earth from the rainforest.
Yeah, and that's pure. That's pure air because it's the atmosphere is covered in chemicals. We understand that, but the air in the rainforest is it's some of the best air, and it's on fire right now. It's devastating to see that because, once we lose the rainforest, humanity we're close to extinction. You know what I'm saying? That's why I wanted to talk about that. You know what I'm saying? If you got some questions, you could call in. But it's heartbreaking. I didn't even post anything about it. It's just I didn't have time. My week has been. This has been going on for about 2 weeks now, maybe a little bit longer, and people are just watching this, fire. I mean, the Brazilian authorities and the government, they're pledging to try to contain it, try to control it. Leaders around the world, and people are trying to come up with ways to save and salvage what is left. That's unfortunate. Some creatures can go, extinct in a matter of X amount of time and never be discovered now.
How did it start?
Well, cattle ranchers, they, around the clock, we saw often the cattle ranchers, they burn some of the forest to clear a path for their cattle. Well, they burned too much, and it just, the weather was just perfect to where it just kept on going. So, yeah, if a cattle guy burns here, and a cattle guy burns here, and a cattle guy, before you know it, you got a massive fire. So you know how California wildfires go? That's what we have in the Amazon rainforest, and it doesn't really happen like that. But this is really bad, you know. So my prayers are with the the Amazon rainforest because like my friend here Tarek said, he said that's the lung of the world, and he's absolutely. I mean, he hit it on the nail, and it's devastating, man. It's devastating. Other news, I not sure about other news. I didn't touch base on what other news, but that's what stuck out with me with news. So, yeah, man, crazy. But we're gonna dive into this topic. We have LaLucci Pizza from in Houghton on Broad Street in the Independence Plaza, and I'm gonna tell you how I stumbled upon this treasure. I was going for a routine blood work, so I left work early, and I left work early enough to where I don't have to rush. I don't have to. I can go shopping afterwards. I could do this, or I could do that. So I went to get blood, and as I'm in the waiting room, some random guy friends me. Well, I said, oh, shit, he's got like 20, 40 friends that he's got the same friends that I have. Okay, maybe he's safe to friend him. So I friended him, and then instantly he inboxes me and says, like this pizza shop, and I, kindly replied to him and said, I'm sorry, but I can't like a pizza, a page that says pizza without actually trying it. It's kind of almost lying. So he sends me the address and says, this is where it's at. Go get it. I'm like, you're in, like, I'm thinking this is a perfect storm because I'm off. I'm hungry right now. I just got blood, and if some of you know me, I hate needles. I actually faint from them, not because I'm scared. It's just, I don't know, it's something mental in my mind, and I literally faint. And I got some of the really best veins to take blood, and it's weird. So it's yeah, I faint. I really, it's hard to explain, but I faint. I hate needles with a passion. So, make a long story short, I went to get blood taken out. The girl was really cool. I didn't faint. I got up. I was like, man, this was easy. I'm like, I'm going to go get myself some pizza. So I came all the way, I went from one end of Hamilton to another end of Hamilton. I walked in, and I seen all this beautiful pizza, and I was like, oh man, this is good. And I seen one of my favorite pizzas, margarita pizza. And I said, I'll take two, I'll take 3 slices. And I was like, wow, I was blown away. I was like, who's the owner of this place? Why didn't I ever know about this place actually existed? And I said, can I speak to the owner? They're like, why? I'm like, no, the pizza's great. I just want to speak to the owner. So, of course, Tarek comes out and says, hi, how you doing? What do you want to know about my pizza? And from there, we sat there and talked for about a good 10 minutes. And I said, oh my God, I have to have you on my show. It's because your pizza is amazing. And, everybody knows I love pizza. Everybody knows I love food. If I have you on my show to talk about your food, that means it's amazing. And all people that know me, that have restaurants, know you have an open invitation. It's always been thrown out there. It's always been offered. So don't say, hey, why don't you have me on there? It's always been out there. So, to cut to the chase, Mr. Tarek, how are you tonight?
Good.
Good?
Good, thank you.
You're welcome. It's a pleasure to have you on. You left the pizza shop, to come hang with us. Tell us a little bit about, the name, the pizza. I remember you telling me something like, it's not about the pizza, it's about the ingredients. And I heard that once from a chef. And you told me, hey, you're a culinary chef. And I'm like, this guy is top notch. So tell me a little bit about yourself. Tell me a little bit about,
LaLucci, it means a light. And something shining. And about food is about, yes, ingredient. Like, for example, picking up the good tomato to make sauce. every season the tomato change in acidity and saltiness, so you gotta test and you gotta remedy this to bring it to full flavor. So when you take a bite, flavor hit your nose. That's the art of culinary, how to be a chef, how to bring a flavor to a dish. Anybody can make pizza. Anybody can make dough. Anybody can cook chicken. But I mean, through your life, you maybe have 2,000 or 3,000 different tastes of a chicken soup. But one of them will hit you and will make you more or less, oh my God, I remember this. This is delicious.
Like I do.
Correct.
Like when I'm like, oh my God.
Yeah.
I remember that. Like I literally went.
I mean, you test my pizza one time. So far in the past 3 days, you're there every day.
It's true.
Yeah.
It's true. I mean, the wife looks at the statement. She goes, "Damn,
Yeah.
LaLucci again. LaLucci again."
Yeah.
So it's good. It's when I say I like pizza, like I'll go out my way just to stop and get the pizza.
When you come to my pizzeria and you have, let's say, a dinner, you will have 5-star dinner for a price of a pizza shop.
And that's what I like. That's what I like about it. Like your pizza does not break the bank, does not destroy the pocket. It gives you. When I walk in there and I have the fruit and I have the pizza, it's like. Even if it was $20, it'd be like, oh, it's fine. But let me tell you, it's very well priced. I have the menu here. This is the first menu that I walked out with. Tarek wrote his phone number on here, and a month later, we have him here. I literally indulged and enjoyed the pizza, for a whole month. I then took my wife, and she said, "Oh my God, they have more." She's an Italian girl, so they love Italian food.
She loves
Yeah.
the rice bowl.
So she's seen the rice balls, and she said, "Oh my God,
Arancini. It's arancini.
yeah, I love your rice balls, and she loves your tomato sauce." She was like, "Oh my God, you got to can it up and sell it to me." I'm like, "Yo, can you calm down?"
Yeah.
She goes, "No, I'm serious." But yeah, I appreciate your pizza, man. It's an amazing thing you make. And you said you're a culinary chef,
Yes.
so that means you could take anything from nothing and just make like
Yep.
magic.
Not magic. Yeah, there is no magic.
That's
Make
my
a meal.
analogy.
Taste bud. Man.
Yeah, make a meal. The stuff, I was the executive chef of Quarterdeck in Long Beach Island for like 7 years, and also executive chef of Tabernacle Inn until I left and I came to open the pizzeria.
Well, I'm glad you left and came to open a pizzeria because we would not be talking right now. And you've given that part of Hamilton something great to go to. You know what I'm saying? People can catch a movie.
A lot of
go to
my
the gym,
customer,
and then they can go and eat.
a lot of my customer is all the Italian ladies because they come, they taste acidity of Italian food. Like
They're critical. They don't play.
because these people cook home too.
Yeah.
You understand that?
They make their own pizza at home.
So I have a lady come for a scroll and bean. You know what I mean? Also come to the arancini, the rice bowl. Come to our eggplant because this is ethnicity Italian dishes.
And listen, it's what you do. I can't say it enough. It is amazing. I mean, not only do they have pizza, they have, rice balls. They have, they have garlic knots, wings, salads, stromboli, steaks, subs. They have. This is true Italian cuisine, and it's amazing. It's amazing.
Thank you.
So I like the name, LaLucci.
Yes.
It's fitting. It's like the light in that plaza because that plaza has been there so long, but it's things have come, things have gone, and there's your place, a little light in that spot. So it's perfect. It's a perfect name. What are your hours there so people know?
Oh, we open every day from 11 to 10, except Sunday. We close at 9. That's our hours. And we are proud of our pizza and our food, our dinner. And like they say, satisfaction guarantee.
Yeah, it's guaranteed. You got to go there. He's listening to me like, yo, I'm hungry now. I'm hungry.
Yeah, really.
I'm hungry right now. I got to go over there and get some pizza. Tarek, tell me about yourself. You said you were a culinary chef.
Yes.
Where like you said you were, on cruise ships.
Yes, I
You
work at Galileo ship. The name is the ship Galileo L'Italia line. And for 2 years. And then after that, I get off the boat in New York. And I work in New York in quite few restaurants. Then I married and settled, come to New Jersey and get a job.
Everybody comes to Jersey.
Yeah, that's where you want to raise
So
a family.
what do you think about Jersey?
I love it.
You love? Oh my God! See, look, he loves Jersey.
Jersey,
some people hate it, but
no, Jersey has the best tomato.
they do.
Heirloom tomato, which come in season, is the best tomato to make sauce with.
The best pork roll sandwiches ever around.
Yeah.
We're only ones that actually have them.
Yes.
Well, I mean, there's some places, but Jersey is where it originated.
Jersey also has corn,
Great
which
corn.
sweet corn, white corn in season. See, because a chef, I know when it produce and stuff like that coming out this land is very good, very excellent. And it's in season. We used to use it in a restaurant. The corn and baby back rib. That's one of our famous in the summertime.
Nice.
Yes. And also we saute some tomato or grill it for side dishes and stuff like that. In season, steak tomato.
Nice. So you just put a piece of tomato on the grill and grill it.
No, you marinate it in.
Of course.
In a spice herb, you give it. You gotta give it when. What I say? I mean, you gotta give it the spice, the herb, the life. When you bite to it, you say, "Oh my God!" It's not just a raw tomato,
See, he's like, oh man, you sold now, aren't you?
Yes, it has to click.
I love tomatoes.
Say, I made this week. So we have pasta fagioli. It's still in the menu every day. I made chicken gumbo soup, which Creole cooking.
Oh, chicken gumbo.
Creole cooking.
Oh, that's good. That's some good stuff too.
I tell you, I have a customer comes 3 times for the same soup. One lady tell me, "Oh, I don't know about soup. It's too hot." I said, "Listen, take it. If you like it, come and pay for it." She came and she takes 3. Go. Yeah.
That's amazing. That's amazing.
See, if your food is good and you're sure of it, you can give it to the people, and the people will appreciate it and will come back to you, and this way you win the customers.
You have a customer in me. You already know that.
Yeah, thank you.
You see it. I bring the whole family. Sometimes I come by myself. Yeah. Sometimes I bring the family. But I'm there literally at least once. Listen, I'm not lying to you. I'm there at least once a week.
Our dough has drum semolina beside flour, not like any other pizzeria. Just plain flour and make a dough and toast it and put some sauce in it and whatever. No, our food are being pampered in a way. The dough has to come to excellency, has to have the crisp to it when you bite to it. Our tomato sauce has to hit the roof of your mouth. Our cheese, Grandi, top of a line cheese money can buy in the United States.
That is, he's like, oh my God, what is this? Who did Ralph bring in here?
Well,
So
if I know I'm coming to a group of people here, I should bring some pizza with me.
No,
we'll do it next time.
yeah, next time. Well, I'll have to bring it and
Yeah.
then dangle it and said, I'll eat it myself. Well, I did bring some pizza, but on the ride here, it
It's
didn't
gone.
stay in the box.
It's gone now.
It's in my stomach now, you know, and that was my dinner. Tarek, what inspired you to be a chef? How did you get
Well,
to where you're at now?
okay, cooking is a chemistry.
Yeah, it's you have to be a
It's a
scientist.
chemistry.
It's like being a scientist.
Like you see people make like mix spice for spice rub for barbecue and stuff like that. If you put the right amount of every herb and spice, you come up with a nice, beautiful brisk or ribs or whatever. But in cooking, when you build like a soup, for example, it's like you gotta make a foundation to the soup, and then you build it up until it comes to the full flavor. You know what I mean? So I used to cook with my mother in the kitchen. My mother, I grew in a house where my mother we make our own bread home. We cook everything from scratch. The chicken, we raise the chicken and we go kill it and clean it, gut it, whatever, and cook it and make soup and make fried chicken and make everything from one chicken to feed a family.
That's crazy.
Well, and even leftover chicken, collect it, make it balls and make dough to it and stuff like that. Sort of what we call chicken nugget nowadays. Yeah, so there's nothing thrown out.
So everything
Everything used except the bone. I don't know what they're gonna do with it.
No, listen, that's inspiring because you know, I respect that. You know, he said from one chicken you feed a whole family. You know, that's amazing.
Also, we make all our own dressing is homemade. We don't buy dressing already made, or our soups homemade, or meatball, everything. Nothing in my store come frozen. Only the fries.
That is good.
Yes.
That is good. Listen, that's why I like it because it's so like it's so how can I explain it? It's you know it's like it's something you've never had before. Like I have pizza. I love pizza, but I go in there and it's like this is not just pizza. It's good.
Yeah.
Really good. And look, I hope you guys listen to me. This is really, really good pizza. Really good pizza. And so you growing up, you're cooking with your mom.
Yeah.
You know, so when did you decide say I wanna be a chef?
I really went to engineering school already, and then I quit it and I went to cooking school. You know, because I love cooking, and then I get a what you call like internship through the school to be in a cruise ship. You know, so I took it, and from here, boom,
Now,
I'm in America.
do you have any regrets?
Never.
See, that's what I love.
never.
You see, he was one of those like, you know what, I'm gonna quit my job and do this.
Yeah.
And I respect that because you quit your job, you quit the one school, and you went to another school, and you kept going, and you didn't turn back, and now you're here. You know, you are the true example of the American dream.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying?
I came to United States with $400 in my pocket
Wow.
in Manhattan.
God bless. But you know, Manhattan is not. Manhattan, $400 is really hard to get through in Manhattan.
Now I own a business.
Listen, God bless.
Yeah,
Man. God bless.
I'm passionate for food, and everything I serve is made with love and is very critique to the T.
So that means if you mess it up, you're done. You gotta do it over. You do it over.
Yep, absolutely.
But you're a perfectionist, meaning. So that means you don't hardly mess up.
That's make a lot of problem for me with people working with me in the kitchen. That was the problem. I remember a guy named John Willie. He owned the Quarterdeck Inn. I had the kitchen. In the kitchen, we have 25 cook. and as that big volume in Long Beach Island, like I'm making 100 gallon of clam chowder soup, New England, every other day. So always, sometimes my voice goes out because it's screaming at people, fighting with
Are you
people.
like one of those like Ramsey?
No, that's just a fair, no.
This is crap. This is bullshit.
He's humble.
No, I'm very humble, but
No,
but sometimes you reach a point. Who told you to do that? How did? Why? You know what I mean?
you want to get to the solution of the issue,
Yes.
so you can fix it. If it happens again.
Everybody, when you run a kitchen with this big a number of people, you gotta designate everybody to a different specific job to work like a machine, like a clock.
And a well-oiled machine.
Yes.
Well, listen, your pizza shop you walk in there, it's so calm, and back there, people are hustling and bustling back there. The place is calm, and yet they're hustling back there. So I'm like, whoa, I didn't know they were that busy back there. And
That's how the good food made.
that's what are your, along with making food, you love making food, and you love America. What are your hobbies besides making food? What do you like to do when you're not making pizza?
Think about me.
No. Well, see, when you are a passion for food, okay, like if you sit down and watch TV, you're gonna watch the
You're
food
gonna watch,
channel.
yeah. Well, my father-in-law,
and
if he's watching, he cooks,
Yeah.
and from time to time you see him watching the cooking channels.
And if you go to a restaurant, whatever, you order food or this overcooked, this people this burn.
It's like me.
What kind is this?
As a
you'll be-
DJ, I go
yeah,
to places and I'm like,
my
listen,
wife
I'm
tell
like,
me, can you just shut up and eat?
That's what my wife would say.
That's why it's a safe bet for me when I go restaurant order just a steak, because how hard can you screw one?
Well, they can. They can.
Do you have a favorite restaurant to go to? Who's a good cook to you that you just love going to their establishment because the food is good?
It could be local. It could be.
He's like,
Well, not here because see, I live in Manahawkin, so I'm down the shore.
anywhere.
Okay, yes.
Anywhere you
So-
can
It
think
could be
of.
here, there.
Anywhere you could think of.
York.
Italy, wherever.
So in the shore area, Spray Beach, and that's what I go to.
Spray Beach.
Yeah, it's on a beach and a nice restaurant.
Okay.
Yeah,
So do you critique their food too, or
absolutely.
that was a dumb
Absolutely.
question. He's probably eating. Wait a minute, the cook must not be the same cook,
Yeah.
because this is a slight different taste here.
Yeah, it's funny when you put an order, you put like an article, how you want it to be made.
It's like, wait a minute, let me just go back there and show you how to make it. No, I respect that. Listen, I was blown away when he first said, it's not about the pizza, and I'm like, that's what I mean. He said it's about the ingredients,
Yes.
because everything has to be top-notch ingredients. If you're gonna go make pizza, you need to make. You gotta have the best tomatoes. If you're gonna have the pizza, you gotta have the best cheese. Down to the last final. We talked when I went into this pizza shop for the first time. He came out. We talked for a good half hour, and I was like, wow, wow. Like I was impressed. I was impressed, man.
Thank you.
I
man.
was highly impressed. And listen, you have an amazing pizza shop. You guys should check it out. It's LaLucci on Independence Plaza in Hamilton Township on South Broad Street, next to the Ollie's, the Shins Karate, across from the Sticky Wicket. And let me tell you, you're not if you love pizza, check it out. And whoever checks the pizza out and you go by my recommendation, please write on my page. Oh my God, Ralph, this piece is amazing. You were right.
The 100th customer, the 100th paying customer gets a free slice.
A free slice.
Free pizza.
Oh, free pizza.
Free buy.
First 100th paying customer, you got to pay. But if you're the 100th one, you get a free pizza.
You'll have to comment on my page about the pizza, or comment under the the Facebook Live post.
And to let us know, you got to check in. You got to
Yeah,
check in on your phone and check in and let us know that
Yeah,
you're
you guys got to check in and let us know that you're going there, so we know it's legit. So we're not giving out, a free pizza to somebody that says, "Hey, I went there and it was good." We want to
check
make
in.
sure.
Yeah, we got to know.
Because this place is amazing. Listen, I love pizza and I have my favorites, but this is one of my top 3 favorites. This is probably my second favorite pizza shop in all of Hamilton, possibly in all of Jersey. So that's real talk. And I'm pretty sure you guys know my favorite pizza place. But we're not going to talk about them right now because we're talking about LaLucci.
Hey, I'm the 100 caller.
Huh?
Hey, shut up.
No, we said 100th paying customer.
100 paying customer.
Yeah, so you
all right. So
Billy and
Ralph,
you just better hope you're lucky to go in there and be the 100th one.
Well, Billy and Ralph, you guys can spend 50 a piece. And then
well, he went there 3 times, so he already spent 50.
So we just need 97.
No. We're talking about the 100th caller, 100th comment on our post, our Facebook post.
100th comment.
That means, if you listen, the 100th comment, you can have your sister comment, but it has to be a check-in. It has to be, hey, I was here. I bought a slice. I bought some pizza. You got to check in. You can't just go in there. You got to show up, even post a picture. Hey, I'm eating pizza. Yeah. This way we know you're not bullshitting. This is how we doing this.
And we're promoting business, and at the end of it, here's a reward. For the business. And at the same time, you're participating with us, so it's a circle of network.
Because listen, you guys know if you got some good food, if you got something good, if you got something good going on, I'm gonna come check it out, and that's how we do.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
We got about 5 more minutes, right? 5 more minutes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
What you got going on?
Listen, first off, I haven't eaten all day. I'm starving. We've been talking about food here, which
okay, come over.
And it just let me know I'm around that area a lot, so I would definitely be dropping in. Most definitely. Just wish it was a little bit earlier. Now I would have went there right after the show. So I'm just gonna have to settle for a nice little turkey and cheese sandwich when I go back home. But I'll damn sure be thinking about the pizza.
Listen, I'm not gonna lie. Listen, you want to look at him. Check out the menu.
No, I'm too hungry right now. I can't. I'll look at it tomorrow.
But but 100%, it's really good pizza. It's really good food. It's unique because
you guys got an eggplant parmesan.
Absolutely.
Okay. All right.
It's unique because of the stuff that they have there.
I'm gonna check it out. I will check it out. That will be the first thing that I ordered. I don't want just a regular slice. No, I go for the gusto.
And make a comment on our Facebook.
Nice. Oh yes. Oh yeah. No, I will. I'll do the check-in. I will comment on the page and everything because I'm a huge fan of eggplant parmesan. And
you hear what he said, right? Yes. He has the best eggplant. He goes and gets the best.
I don't even know. I just did that to myself. I'm starving.
I knew this was gonna happen.
Goodness.
I knew that I would make you hungry. You sat there listening, and he's like, "Oh man."
Yeah, I
can't believe he's doing this.
I mean, I'd have been cool, had I ate, earlier, but I had a late lunch at work, so that kind of tied in with borderline dinner, which wasn't enough at all. I didn't get breakfast in the morning. It was a late lunch, kind of tied into dinner, but I know I definitely did.
My afternoon, obviously, I had to go to a viewing, and I had to, I had to plan my night early. So after the viewing, I snuck out of the viewing. I let the family, I can always say hi to them on Facebook or call them. Right. My condolences to the family. I love you guys. My prayers are with y'all. But I was hungry. So I said, I was supposed to call him. I said, you know what? What's better than calling him? Let me go there and get some pizza because I'm hungry. So I went from where I was at all the way to get the pizza. I said, hey, he was like, oh shit, you're here. Yeah. He's like, I'm gonna try to get there. So I said, well, I'm gonna see you soon, but I also want some pizza. So I said, I'm getting 3 slices to go. And let me tell you, on the ride,
and those are the slices that never made it.
I'm on Route 130 sitting there like this. And I got there. By the time I got here, I ate the last piece of crust. No, nothing left. Nothing left.
And didn't spill anything on your soup.
No, nothing. You know how gangster it was? I took the empty box and threw it behind the toaster.
Really?
Yes.
Ruben gonna see that.
No, Ruben doesn't eat that food. We don't associate with that pizza place.
Oh, to the competition, like. Ha!
Well, they don't sell slices.
No.
LaLucci does. LaLucci sells slices.
That's a plus. Get a Lucy at LaLucci's.
Right?
Yes.
What's your shout outs?
Definitely shout out to pizza and anybody that can make pizza and all the pizza restaurants out there and everything that revolves around.
Especially LaLucci.
My appetite is talking right now. It's not even me. Shout out to Hamilton Radio. Shout out to our guest, LaLucci, man. Shout out to you, Ralph, Ruben, Hamilton Radio. Shout out to all of my family and friends. Shout out to Mark Zuckerberg for letting me out of Facebook jail. I appreciate you. Thank you.
You know it wasn't him.
Yeah, but
He's the overseer.
yeah. Still.
Shout out to everybody who's a part of my life. Shout out to my wife, my daughter, my son. Shout out to community. Shout out to everybody that's listening to us, watching us around the world, locally on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter, and all the media, social media platforms that we're on. Shout out to all the shows, that carry this. It's not just us. It's a big community we have here. We're doing big things here. We're growing. We're developing different things. Yes, I'm still working on a different show, recording episodes. That's going to be YouTube based. That's not here yet, but by the holidays it should be. Shout out to LaLucci. Shout out to Tarek for taking his time, leaving his restaurant, and talking about his amazing food, and just chopping it up, having a simple conversation with him. We appreciate you coming on. It's much respect to you.
Thank you, and I'm honored to be on your show.
We're
just my pleasure, really, to have that. And it's a very good experience for me.
Yes, and listen,
and really, I appreciate it.
You're likewise. You're appreciated for coming on. It's an honor and pleasure to have you on here. It's really rare for me to have an actual owner of a pizza shop here chopping it up with us. I mean, we've had restaurants, we've had different businesses, but this is the first official pizza shop, and I'm glad it was you. You're really cool. You're really nice. When your staff comes and gets you, you see me and you come right out, and you're like, oh, this guy again. But he comes out and is so humble, so really nice. And my wife met him yesterday for the first time, right? First time. And the first thing the first thing she said was, "Oh my God, your rice balls! I love your rice balls." And that tomato sauce. Oh my God, your sauce!
She's sold already.
Yeah, she's sold. The first day I took her, she was like, "Oh my God, let's go back." Mm-hmm. So it's if my wife likes it, and she's really picky. If my wife loves it, I'm sold. So I was sold the first day. The first day I was there, the first day I was invited, I was there and I was sold. If the first day you go, you might be sold as well.
But you got to get down there to be sold.
Yeah, you got to get down there. You got to get down there to Independence Plaza at LaLucci Pizza at 2465 South Broad Street.
Same place where the movie theater is, all of that stuff.
It's a Regal, right? Regal,
yeah,
Regal Theater.
Yeah.
There's a Shins Karate over there. There's a Sticky Wicket. There's the Ollie's, the Crunch Gym. What else? There's a Rainbow Shop. There's a Save a Lot. No, it's not Save a Lot.
Yeah, Save a Lot.
Save a Lot?
Yes.
I'm pretty good.
And also there is a Habitat of Humanity coming.
Habitat of Humanity is coming. You have the Wendy's out there. Mm-hmm. You have the bank out there. So listen, it's a great plaza. I like what they're doing there. But definitely one of my favorite spots in that plaza. It's LaLucci's. Like, if I'm going to Ali's, I'm gonna go to LaLucci's first, and then go shop at Ali's. That's what me and my wife did. And she was, oh my God, this food is good. So every so often, I would stop in there. I'll grab a rice ball for me, grab a rice ball for her. I'll take a picture and I send it to her. I'm like, hey, I got you this. And she was, oh my God. And she's working. She'll come home and she'll put it in there and she'll eat it. So I make a happy wife is a happy life. So
absolutely.
Again, thank you, sir, for for
Thank you.
blessing us. You know, it's a blessing to have you on here. I wish you tremendous luck. And listen, just keep doing your thing. You're doing the American dream the right way, with a great product, great food, great atmosphere, great personality. You know, thank you.
Thanks a lot. Thank you.
You have any shout outs? You want to shout out to anybody? You know?
Shout to everybody to come to try my pizza and my food and the rice ball and everything we make.
Yes, perfect. Perfect. Listen, we're the Freestyle Freaks on HamiltonRadio.net. This is Billy the Kid, my right hand man. Thank our guest, Tarek. And I'm also, of course, Rapper Rotten, also known as DJ Noise. And we're out. We're out. Until next week. We're out. Peace. Hopefully they're talking over there. You gotta hit the door. Our producers are congregating. Again, thank you for tuning in. We love you guys, and we appreciate you guys. Taking the time out and just giving us a look, giving us a view. This is what we continue to do. Look forward to having some shows coming up during the fall. We're going to have a lot of good shows coming up.